Hello everyone and welcome to Garden Craft. I'm Megan with the William F. Lehman Public Library, and today we're working on rock painting. Here's what you'll need to get started. First, acrylic paint, brushes, a glass of water for rinsing, a palette to put your paint on. It's better to use something disposable, especially if you're going to be working for a long time, because the acrylic paint will dry quickly. You'll need a cloth or a paper towel to wipe your brushes on, and then of course you'll need your rocks. If you get your rocks from outside, make sure to wash them first with soap and water and let them dry completely. You also have the option of painting a base coat on them, especially if the rock is a darker color and you want your colors to show up more brightly. You can see that some of the rocks we have here have already been painted with a white base coat. Next, you'll need an idea about what you want to paint on your rock. Now we're talking about painting animals on rocks today, so one thing I like to do is look online for ideas. You can find plenty of ideas for rock painting animals on Pinterest or even just on Google image search. Some of the favorite images that I've seen are for painting owls, ladybugs, penguins, cats, or any other round-shaped animal. What you want to paint might depend on the shape of your rock. Like I have a couple of rocks here that I think look a lot like cats. And this square one here I thought might work to paint a lizard with its little legs on either side. And keep in mind that you can either paint the rock to look like an animal, or you can just paint a picture of an animal on a rock of any shape. Now to get started, one thing you might want to do is sketch an outline of what you want to paint on your rock. So I've already done that with one of the rocks here that I thought looked like a cat. I've sketched a little outline of a cat on the rock. But for right now, I'm going to start with something maybe a little easier, and I'm going to make a penguin. Let me clear my workspace a little. So I think this looks like a penguin shape. So I'm just gonna start sketching. And the nice thing about using a pencil is that if you make a mistake, you can erase it. Gonna draw a little scarf on my penguin. Draw a little body shape. And we'll need some eyes. All right, that looks good enough. And I've already chosen my colors that I want here for my penguin. So now I just need to choose a brush. Now if you're going to be painting a large area, what I would recommend doing first is outlining the areas you don't want to paint. So when you're painting with acrylics, you're always going to want to get some water on the brush first, because acrylics are pretty thick and the water will thin them out a little. So let's see if I can get a tighter point here. Looks a little like Batman. Now I might want to paint all the way around this rock at some point, but I don't want to get paint all over my hands right now, so you probably want to wait for it to dry on one side before you do the other. All right, well, that's most of my black. So you're always going to want to shake out your brush really vigorously when you're done with a color, and then clean it on your paper towel. So just do the orange next, I guess. That's not a very big area. And I forgot to draw the feet, but let's see how we can do that. All right, here's some feet. So I'm painting the scarf now. I thought a nice winter blue would look nice. And we've got the part that dangles down. Try to fill in some of these uneven areas in the rock. All right. And now our last color, white. Probably would have been easier to wait and do the feet last. So I will learn for next time. For the last thing, I want to decorate this scarf a little bit. So I'm going to use the other end of my brush, dip it in the white paint here, and some dots. You have to dip your brush in the paint for each separate dot, otherwise they won't be the same size. Although the end of my brush isn't very smooth, so I'm still having to fudge things a little bit. And there we have a little painted rock penguin. Once it dries, you have the option of using some sort of sealant if you want a nice shiny coating on your rock painting, or you can just leave it as is and you can display it somewhere in your home, or if you want to do something fun, you could always drop it off somewhere in the community and it's for someone to find and give them a little happiness in their day. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, please check us out on Facebook, TikTok, or our website, lehmanlibrary.org. And don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel so you can see more of our great content. If you click the bell, you can get notifications for all of our upcoming videos. Have a great day, everyone.